You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
How long was the
I
stream
think I remember
that day?
seeing that.
All right, welcome everybody.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Ew.
Hey.
I'm looking at the camera.
I'm not your Shane.
Ooh, Desmond.
We are enemies. You are the dungeon master, and I am the one determined to defeat you.
Okay, you die.
You're just an NPC to me, Shane. We
Damn.
used to be friends.
You're giving off real NPC energy. That's pretty
it's
fucked.
fine. Yeah, that seems to be pretty good descriptor of who I am and what I do.
Good
No,
stuff.
don't put yourself down like that, Shane. I love you to death. You're a good boy. You're good boy.
How
Shane, you're more of a
goes it?
side quest giver to me, so
I'll be a quest
slightly better.
giver.
Yeah.
Except I don't know. Like the only thing about being a quest
main
giver
quest.
is
Go
He
pick
ain't
me
quest
10
guy.
flowers.
I don't know that I could deal with having that fucking exclamation point above my head all the time. It glows a lot, and I
Oh,
think it would
only
keep me
the
up at
player
night.
sees that. You don't see that.
Okay. well,
How would you feel
that's
about
fair.
being a Sims then, with the plumbus over your head,
But you do only have two places you can ever be.
or the plumb
So-
bob?
That's
Either
fine.
standing
2
on the
places is
street
more
in
than
that
enough.
one spot or in your bed. Those are the two places you can be.
A lot of times they have like a job that they work at, and like they just go between those 2 places. You'll see them in like a tavern or a shop.
You can be the blacksmith and you can just sit there and hammer on the exact same sword every day.
That's fine. I'll get jacked as fuck. That was great.
Just
I
the one
suppose
arm,
that-
though.
Just the one arm, yeah.
Just
because
the one
they're
arm.
like,
Huge.
yeah,
Funny enough,
they
if you-
see
if-
me outside of the blacksmithing shop, they'll have thoughts about it.
Oh, what are the rest of you
Funny
guys?
enough,
If you were an NPC,
if,
what would you be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
So here's
I mean,
actually one thing that I have actually had a thought about this, where
I'm a
people
romance
refer to
option.
people as NPCs, like, "Oh, you're just an NPC, bro." My thought is always, yeah, but you know what else are NPCs? Fucking boss fights.
That's true.
You know what the trouble with that question? I'm already an NPC. I'm a courier. I'm a package courier. The most anyone ever sees of me in my day-to-day work is, I've got a package for you. Sign here, please. Thank you. Have a good day.
That's true. And that
That's
makes
a
me
good
the
point.
scientist that hands you the device that lets you see your map and your quests.
So when you do that, do you like flap your lips,
Your door's map?
wildly, and like move your hands in nonsensical motions? Like,
Yeah,
Here's
I
your
move like
package. Thank you.
I move like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater NPC.
Oh god, yeah. That
I've
was
got
really
20
bad.
packages to deliver.
Oh, the Tony Hawk Underground stuff. Oh, it was so terrible. I loved it.
I guess a bartender might be one NPC that'd be, or like like a town crier would be kind of cool. I don't know if I
Who's
think I'm too like laid back for that though. I think you have to be kind of like amped to be like a town crier, but
is the like the
like the
social
role.
media influencer? Is that the new town crier?
yeah,
Kinda.
100%, kind of, yeah.
Hmm.
The Facebook's kind of like or whatever. Social media is like the new town square.
There's actually something I was reading that was really interesting. Speaking of that, this was a while ago, but it was talking about the third place. Have any of you ever heard of that philosophy?
Yeah.
Nope.
So
Enlighten us.
there was, I
Enlighten
can't
me.
remember who it was, but they put forward this thought concept that said people need the 3 places to be happy: home, work, and the third place. And that third place is what builds community. So like that third place can be the local bar that everyone likes to go to, or some sort of gathering space where everyone gathers and meets people and builds community. But
So
the
they used to
trouble
have
is
things
that
like Elks Lodge or like American Legion or different places like that were
yeah,
considered
but
third
the
places.
trouble is the internet and social media have kind of morphed themselves into the default third place, but it's not nearly as good at creating like meaningful connections and relationships with communities.
I've definitely
so
thought
the-
about that because
And so
my
the
third
loss of
place
the
is
third-
video games with my friends.
Yeah.
Well, so
And
it's like a confluence of things, because part of the other thing is that third places are not inherently profitable a lot of times. Like, you might make a little bit of profit, but you're not making a shit ton of money like you would if you were charging out the ass for everything. So,
So why would anyone open up a third place when they could do
yeah,
something else that makes them a
so
lot more money?
capitalism.
I've noticed around here a lot of the smaller businesses are now something else. Like Racers, there's a place called Racers. There's a gas station. It's now a Cenex.
Yeah.
And then there was another building. Oh, Home of Economy, which is like a fleet farm, is now a Runnings. And I was like, oh,
Well,
all these companies are losing money now, and all the big companies are coming in and buying them up.
Either that or the dream is to like get your small business large enough that a large business goes, I'll buy you for a
Yeah.
ton of money.
It just worries me because there's some local businesses around here that I like to go to, and I would like to not see them disappear. Just turn into a Starbucks or something.
Speaking of turning into Starbucks, there's a lot of people in this town that are going to turn into stars if we don't.
That's
And by stars, I mean
way
trees.
not true. Yeah,
And by-
okay.
Well, they could
And
be
by
turning into
trees, I mean
coffee
a franchise
trees.
coffee shop.
They could
They
be
could be
turning into
turning into
coffee trees.
coffee
That is
trees.
true.
You know
Does
what this
coffee grow
you
on
know what this
trees?
block could. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's a bush. Actually, I think coffee beans are bush plants.
I've
I
never
always
seen a
thought it was
coffee
tree.
plant.
Let me see here.
And the
I'm
reason I
pretty sure
say
it's
that
a
because
tree.
I'm always. Oh no.
Shrubs are small trees, Thomas. Apparently,
No, so
You're
I
a-
guess you're both right.
You're a small
yeah, we're
tree.
both.
I don't know what a bean's
Oh.
because they're a bean, aren't they? Or are they considered like a nut?
Well, yeah, it does say shrubs or small trees. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
I just
They can get
know
pretty big.
how coffee was found way long ago, reportedly from the story I heard. This one goat herd had found that his goats would eat the berries from this particular bush, and quote, they would start dancing and not stop because they were just like over caffeinated goats, and I find that hilarious.
Ain't
Heard
no
that
fainting
story
goats.
as well. Yeah.
It was like it was somewhere in the Middle East, wasn't it?
Oh, I can't remember where. Isn't there like a really special type of coffee bean or a very special type of coffee that like it has to pass through the digestive
Cope
tract
Luwak.
before
Yeah.
it was in the
Goes through a
bucket list.
monkey?
I don't know if it's real or not, but
Yep,
I
Cope
like the
Luwak
story.
coffee.
It's poo coffee.
Food coffee.
It's
You're
passed through like
shitting
a
me.
certain type of monkey.
Cat
yeah.
beat me to it.
I thought it was like a cat,
Huh.
not a
It is a
monkey.
cat.
That was a monkey.
Nope, it's cat. They eat
Oh, it is
them,
a
and
cat.
then yeah. I don't know.
Well,
but
here's the story I was talking about, Nathan. Ethiopian goat herder around 800 AD wandered over to his ghost to see them acting very strangely, energized and excited after eating some berries from a tree. So he tried the berries himself, and after he too felt excitable and alert. Kaldi took the berries to the monk. Monks exclaimed it was the work of the devil and threw the berries into the fire. In doing so, a beautiful heavenly aroma was released, and the berries were quickly raked from the fire and crushed into embers. Realizing their mistake, the monks then placed the berries into a jug and covered them with hot water for preservation. The monks went on to drink this lovely new concoction, only to realize it helped them stay awake during nightly devotions prayers. Of course, this is probably just a wonderful legend in the history of coffee, more likely to lie with nomadic origin. I like the thought of, I found these berries that make me feel real awake. That's the devil's work.
every day.
Well,
everything
Ethiopia is
I
warm enough to be in the
pour
coffee
myself
belt,
a
but I don't think
cup
there's any coffee
of the
trees
devil's
there. Are
black
there?
potion.
Can you do a flip?
I don't
Not
know.
sure. It's
Are you
definitely hot enough to be in the
bullshitting?
coffee belt.
What?
Are you singing Hex Girls?
That's, the best part of waking up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just fold your in your
No,
cup.
there is coffee
I guess
production
there's
in Ethiopia.
Ethiopian Jägerchef is a type of coffee that you can get. So maybe they have coffee plantations there.
Daddy,
Not sure.
no, I'm your
Yeah, apparently coffee, where the plant Coffea arabica, the coffee plant originates.
I mean,
Oh,
Imagine that, a
that
stimulant
makes-
beverage making up a large majority of It's legal drugs. Speaking of legal drugs, let's get to game.
I mean, to be
My
fair,
energy also grows on the tree.
morphine was a cough suppressant back in the day. So, you know, the reason heroin was invented was to be a less addictive cough suppressant.
Man, they fucked that up hard.
Well, it is probably less addictive than morphine. Possibly.
Shane,
I'm
I've
not
seen
sure.
images. I've seen
I don't
images
know
of
about
that old
that.
cough suppressant, and it's not only morphine. There are many other things in that cough suppressant. If I'm not mistaken, there was also cocaine and alcohol.
Yeah, fucking old
It'll
school.
kill your cough. That's for damn sure.
Old school remedies did not fuck around.
Yeah, it was
Neither did
either
you while you were on them because you had like you were like, yo, I'm ready to go. I may be
Also-
dying of the consumption,
I got a
but
little
that's no
sniffle.
excuse.
Have you tried meth?
most of the Midwest. Why, yes.
It's like that old that fucking meme picture where it's like a
Legos.
drawing of a doctor checking someone's vitals in like the 20s, and it's like, you got ghosts in your blood. You should do cocaine about it.
I love that.
All right. Well, fucking Thomas
do
has already
cocaine
tried
about
this a
this.
couple of times. Why don't we get into the game?
Let's
You
play
guys
games.
have been trying to make your way downtown. Faces passed, and some of them have died.
People passed on.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, you guys are moving
Right
through
along.
the business district. You're schmooving as best as possible. You've made some good progress so far, but there is still a ways to go, and there are still some big
Things in the way.
things blocking your path that are not really being very cooperative to you guys.
Yes, you child. Got some
But
danger noodles. We got some angry
Yep.
bears. Got some heckenboids.
Yep. But we'll see what happens with this as we continue on here. We are at the top of the round. Bloop.
Yeah.
So you know what that means. It's time for
Fortitude save.
fortitude saves.
Oh, we got it?
Yeah. I can't.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that
Need to
tracks.
practice that.
First roll of the night. Low number. Let's go. Oh boy, do I love low numbers. They are my favorite numbers.
Oh boy.
I guess, Shane, I'm going to become more tree-like.
I might reroll.
You got bark skinned, right?
You
Can
did
I
get
use
bark
my,
skin.
Yeah,
whatever
I got
point,
Grandma
or
Willowed.
no?
Yes, you can use your reroll for the night.
Okay.
It's not the same bloody number. For God's sake.
Damn.
It was meant to be. The dice gods demand it.
So Nathan, actually, you do pass it.
Really?
I don't
Aewen
like how-
does not pass.
Yeah, I saw that
DC
one coming.
10.
Let's got the
All
lowest
right,
save.
well,
Those are the scary
let me-
ones.
Alright, Shane, let me reroll.
I have
character.
to find the spell here again real quick. So I need to throw some dice. Give me one moment. You take 2 strength damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, that could be bad for you. Do you have
2
a composite?
dexterity
Could be.
damage.
That is definitely bad for me.
and 4 Constitution damage.
God.
Oh.
Well, it was really nice playing Aewen. I hope everyone enjoyed her while she was here.
I can help a little bit with ability score damage.
Oh boy,
I think.
the dice demand the death of my character once more at Shane's hands. The dice demanded everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, this spell
shit.
doesn't fuck around, man. There's a reason a lot of people have turned to trees.
Oh man. All right, well. Oof. I feel stiff, guys.
Alright.
I'm gonna need a night in the jacuzzi after this.
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe a nice nutrient bath. Maybe some good
And
sunlight
yes,
so I can chlorophenate.
the
Notes.
barkish sort of ashen skin does seem to get worse as like you see like swirls of like brown sort of like knot things like you've seen them on like ash trees and stuff before where they have like the brown swirls and whatnot. Those start becoming much more pronounced.
Don't look at me, I'm hideous. I mean, the good news is I'm up on the roof. Nobody can see me, so and I don't see this, so I'm fine. I'm totally fine, guys.
Just need to do a few more fortitude saves here real quick. Prescott is doing fine. He is hale and hearty at the moment. Mrohy is fine. And Champ doesn't give 2 shits about anything. And Sem's doing all right. So, with that being said, we will go ahead and kick off the round here real quick. So, this owlbear up here just ran away from the champ. He's not too worried about that. This cobra is flying a little too high for the champ to get at, I think. Well, he's 10 feet up.
Doesn't Champ have reach?
The champ does have reach. Thank you very much for reminding me of that. So the champ is going to move underneath this guy. And Champ's
The
going to do
horror
champ
on this
things.
snake's face as suddenly a crocodile latches onto its tail.
Oh, man. Yeah, he is definitely going to grab this fucking cobra.
Yeah.
He snatches it straight out of the air.
He does the cobra clutch.
Yes.
Cobra.
And of course, it is the champ. So champ is going to do champ things.
Champ chomp.
And boy, howdy, that is one grappled snake. He's got you know what? He's got the snake in a headlock.
Oh man, on a scale from 1 to grappled, how grappled is that snake?
That snake is he's real grappled. Aewen. So Aewen, it is your turn. How's Aewen feeling in this moment as she feels like this magic enter her and she tries to fight it off, but she finds it no pun intended, taking root like in her body, and she feels
don't lie to don't lie to the people, Shane. You fully intended that pun.
I didn't actually, but caught it as I was saying it.
Aewen feels gross. She's not liking it. It's no good. It's no goo. She's used to climbing trees, not feeling like one, and she's not happy about it.
Okay. Aewen, does
that being said, there's
feel
very
like
little she can do.
Panicked at the moment? Is she like determined?
I think she's more.
Like,
I think she's more determined. She's like, well, this sucks, but if I just sit here, it's just gonna get worse. So I gotta keep moving.
yeah, I think Aewen has had to come to terms with a lot of what adventuring means. And this, I think, is probably part of that.
How she gets through a lot of these realizations of like, man, adventuring tends to have a just suck, just have a bad time. I think she gets through it by going, but oh man, will I have a story to tell.
That's a good way of looking at things. I like that.
Well, because she enjoys collecting stories from others, so she's determined to make her own as well. Speaking of making stories of her own, she is going to keep jogging along this rooftop, and she's going to spot a bird. And as I've said before, and I will say again, the gods demand bird damage, so bird damage it will be.
I'm guessing you're targeting this one over here?
I'm taking a shot at the bird that's ahead of me and to the left.
Oh, there is a bird there. Thank you. Yes. Okay.
Where's the other? Oh, yeah, that's a bit far from my bow. Just a tad.
There's too many monsters still.
So she is going to... She's forced to take a single shot.
Is that the extent of how far you can move?
30 feet? Yeah.
Oh, that was 30 feet. Okay. It didn't look that far, and I didn't see.
You've got a big map.
It's a very big map, yes.
Gonna take a shot.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not the worst number I've ever rolled.
That's a pretty good one, yes. That is definitely going to hit. You don't get double shot on this or anything?
I don't
Many
think
shot?
I can... I think many shot has to be
Full round, actually, yeah.
a full
Many
round
shots
thing.
only full round. Okay.
That's
I think. Yeah, full attack action. Unless I spend time grabbing a bunch of arrows out of my
Yeah,
quiver.
you shoot this thing, and it is not a fan of having been shot.
The gods demand bird damage.
Gods are getting their bird damage. And now Prescott is going to do his damnedest to try and catch up as best he can.
The good news is just the more I shoot the birds, the more they stop singing, so we don't have to worry about that. I should shoot the bird that's singing to Habs. Which bird was singing to Habs?
Speaking of which, a lot of these guys, I think, would have run this round because a lot of these birds have stopped singing. So, yeah, a lot of these villagers probably would have taken off and been, like, running towards
That's one
hills.
lucky motherfucker right there.
Right?
Owlbear just left him.
He heard other stuff going on. So yeah, I think these guys would be like all running towards getting the hell out of here. We'll just assume that, yeah, they get out of here.
Oh, did you apply the stat damages to me, Shane?
I did not.
2, 2, and 4.
Yes.
I don't know how to...
your...
Oh, here we go.
It's an attribute.
That might have
so
actually not hit the bird.
So yeah, just
why-
under your
it says your
attributes tab
dexterity
and then
is-
your damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops, not 44.
So get
Wait a
2
minute.
damage on strength, 2 on dexterity.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do
You don't actually. you
Oh,
don't have
it's
to
under
change the-
damage. Okay.
Don't change the base scores at all.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, just put the damage in there.
Yeah, your strength should be 11, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oof.
Not great.
Yeah, down to
I-
what was your original HP? Because you're down to 72 now.
That was HP.
Oh, I guess maybe it doesn't lower your HP.
I think.
It
Let's
should.
see. If I drop the Constitution down, does it change?
Oh, minus 10.
Does it-
So you were probably
does
at
it change my
82.
horsepower? 92.
92.
Ouch.
My horsepower.
I have lesser restoration once per day with my bracers.
I
So
mean,
I
don't
can help
worry.
a little
I just need you to get a watering can. Honestly. I'm gonna be a tree real soon.
So, time for birds. Birds are not having it. These birds
Birds are full of
are...
holes.
Yeah, they do not like it,
think
Sam
it's
I
the-
am.
Guard.
The really impressive thing is that they can keep flying with an arrow in them.
I think the birds go after Habhab, don't they?
No, the birds just happen to be singing.
Oh,
And Habs liked it a lot.
Yeah, and Habs was like real
Okay.
into it.
that's just where they are in the turn order.
The
so I
birds
was
showed up and they're
unsure.
like, anyway, here's Wonderwall. And Habs pulled out his lighter. And he was like, actually, Habs doesn't need a lighter. He can press the digitate fire
And
if he wants to.
And Habs said maybe.
Yeah, I think all of these birds are gonna like flock over to this one. And they're all
They're
gonna
gonna-
join up together. All these ones that have been shot so far.
They're gonna make like a sheep, like a shepherd, and get the flock out of here.
Yeah. So that's birds.
Bad birds. Naughty, naughty birds.
Cha-ching! Knox, what are you up to?
Can I just jump up the stage to here?
Absolutely, you can.
While you guys are
And
doing
then-
that, Bernie's yelling at you guys like, God, let's just get the fuck out of here. We don't have time for this.
I want to kill something. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna. I'd be flanking there, right? We're threatening them from both sides.
You know what? I'm
Or if I
gonna
stood
give
here?
you this one. Yeah, you know what? Stand there. I'm gonna give you this one. Technically, the champ is like underneath him, but he's like fully got his claws in him, and it like
Yeah,
with
I'm on the
one
stage, so
hand
I'm
and
above
has him in a
so
headlock
it's
with the
like-
other. Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Cobra's not in a great position at the moment.
Give him a swirly.
28, I believe, will do it. Yes.
Nice. So it does 11 damage plus sneak attack.
All right.
Plus 18 precision.
29 damage. And this cobra, you see the the champ's like fucking like stumbles a little bit as his headlock target disappears mid headlock.
I just look at the champ and I go, hey.
Wow, that thing didn't have. That
Like,
thing didn't
thought
have
you
a lot of
needed
health.
a
Did it?
Hell yeah, brother! All right,
No, let's get the hell
I
out
can
of
always use a good tag team partner. Next up is the owlbears. So this one is no longer panicked, but he is shaken,
here. Not stirred.
not
Shook.
stirred.
If this owl bear is a shaken, kill it.
I think this owlbear would see its owlbear friend running away and would try and like jump down over here. There is a cobra in its way though. It could jump straight down and then like make its way over there and try protect its friend. So I think that's what he is going to do.
That's a dead bear.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a bear, and it sees, like, one of its bear friends, like, panicking, and
I
just,
wish
like,
Mrohy
comes
had
up.
cleave.
He doesn't
Just-
reach,
yeah, it
though,
comes
so
up
if you get
and-
AOP. Or you get an AOP, right?
No, you only get, so in first edition, you only get AOP if you move out of a threatened square.
All right, because you can move in the threatened square as long as you don't leave
Yep.
it. Right. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
You can leave the threatened
Uh,
square if you disengage.
I got two
I
games in my head.
think-
Man. It's too many.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
It happens all the time with me. And I think the owlbear, being kind of a dumb animal, would see the giant man standing in front of him, be like, well, obviously that is the biggest threat. Big equals big threat. Everyone knows this. It is known,
Good.
Khaleesi.
Including owlbear elementals, apparently.
Yes, this is true.
Owlbear elementals.
We need some fight
Okay,
for its
he's
territory.
going to...
What are the owlbear fundamentals?
1, owl. 2,
1,
bear.
hoot. 2, growl.
3, fish.
3,
Is it acceptable
fish.
food?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
hibernate.
yeah, the owlbear rakes his claws across Mrohy's armor, but does not find purchase. Just
Mrohy
And now
even knows
Mrohy's
his arms
got
out.
a really cool
Do
look to his armor.
Bernie says, and then, let's see. He's really trying to get you guys like, come on, forget this. God damn it. And then he's just gonna probably charge in and try and help out, wrap this up to get everyone out of here.
It's an owlbear, maybe.
Wait a second. Is Hab still fascinated?
no, Habs
No,
is good.
He's deaf.
He's good.
He
Oh,
is
he's just
deaf,
deaf.
though.
So Bernie's like screaming at him. Hab's just like.
Out of Hab just going, what?
I would rather Habs be deaf than have
Where'd those
to
birds go? They were
listen to
nice.
birds.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go mess up that owl bear. What one can I get to here? I can get to either one.
Yeah?
Well, it's not really a problem though. It's not in the way.
Here's the thing, though. I can't get to this one, but I can flank on this one next turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's also a snake here too that Mrohy can reach, but none of us can. Imagine he'll go after that
Yeah.
one.
If we told him to go after that one, he would. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway.
the champ's right there too. So by the time
I can't go that far. Okay, I can go like here though.
You know what?
you could stop this guy though, I don't know.
Because
how
I
much-
think it's cool. If that's the square that you want to get to, I will have you roll a flat strength check to straight up just plow through that signboard. Either that, or
kinda
you
fun.
can do a dexterity check to like slide underneath it and then flip over the stairs.
No, there is
But
like
I
an overrun
don't-
mechanic with like if I were to. That's on a charge though. I think.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same thing, but I mean,
I don't
it
know if I
is
wanna
like,
charge.
like you are a knight in like heavy armor, and it is just a wooden town signboard. Like I think it's cool. If you want to try and plow through it, I think that's fucking awesome.
All right. And Brayden doesn't even see this guy anymore. He's assuming he ran away
That's fair. You wouldn't even see
because
him.
he got him real scared. So
He did get him real scared.
all right,
he would
here we
have moved
go.
like he would have moved 5 feet, or I think 10 feet more on his
All
turn.
right.
He's trying to squeeze his way through the buildings.
strike
Oh,
check.
he's stuck.
That's pretty good. 17.
17, yeah, I would say, like, if we're just doing flat strength, DC 15 is about where I would put that.
All right, cool. Yeah, he knocks
Especially
it
with
over.
a running start.
Yeah, he runs forward and just
I was gonna check that board later. What a jackass. No, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
papers flying all over the place, and he's just gonna bring his sword down on this guy here.
Going through the produce stand like a
Swing that
70s cop movie.
falchion, power attack, fury of focus on.
The perfect job offer lands in my hand.
Kind of a shitty roll. I think I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
He's gonna do it.
Just click the falchion button again.
Maybe.
I wanna be the one that saves me.
That's better.
That is
Okay.
much better, yes.
25
So,
for 19 points of damage. And that's not flanking though, right?
19 points of damage. No, unfortunately, it is not flanking.
Hey, at least it looked cool, right?
It did look cool.
Yes.
Are you going to do...
Yeah.
This technically wasn't a charge, so you can do all of your fancy stuff with it.
Fancy stuff.
That is going to beat his CMD, I am fairly certain. Yes.
Okay. So he is frightened for some rounds, and I am gonna just take the attack. Not frightened, he's just shaken.
Okay.
Does that affect his AC if he's shaken? I'm guessing not.
Shaken's pretty rough.
Well, you should try being
negative
stirred.
penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks,
made
and
that joke.
ability checks. So not AC.
Yeah, but not in that way.
That's true.
Okay, just making sure. All right, power attack odds still, of course. Fierce focus is off since that's my second attack. See how it goes. 21.
21 will hit.
It's another 19 points of damage then.
All right. Very good. He's... Yeah, you bonked him real hard. You gave him the old head bob.
You'll yell at Mrohy to kill the cobra and then get the fuck out of here.
All right. Excellent. So next up, got one guy who's
Oh, my
real
kitty's
hurt,
with me.
and I think is probably gonna go off.
Alabaster gives me guidance.
I was wondering where that tall drink of water was.
It's panicked, dude.
Oh yeah, you see a guard over. Well, actually, you don't see him anymore. Well, I actually think he would. This isn't that deep. He just kind of held him underwater until he died. But yes, a large water elemental sprouts out from the water next to you guys. And what is he going to do? I don't think he wants to. What is he going to
Cast
do?
a spell. I dare you.
Ooh, Boise. I guess he's just going to do a slam.
I kind of forgot about the
He
water.
does have. These guys do have cleave. Let me see how this works.
We're looking at Alabaster cast guidance on Bernie, and then flew over to Habs is trying to kind of push him in the right direction.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. All right. So, we'll just, have the elemental here. We'll do a couple of slam attacks. Is probably his thing. He cannot also hit Knox, unfortunately, because he's not adjacent to the rest of everybody else.
Aw, shucks.
So, do. First attack, he is definitely going to hit. I think 30 beats your AC, right? Justin?
30.
Yes.
Yep. My AC's not that good.
AC's not as good in this game.
Okay.
It was either heavy armor and be as slow as Mrohy, or
Take.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole
and with me
thing.
having rogue stuff, I'd lose some things I didn't want.
Oh
to
yeah,
lose.
you have to wear light armor, don't you?
Free evasion and all that. I just like
Yep.
having 30-foot movement. Like, I don't know if I'll ever play a super slow character. Maybe in a dungeon
And
where
he
it doesn't
does
matter.
also manage to hit the champ. The champ takes some damage. You
Ouch.
see, he fully takes the bump. He's like, ugh, ugh. He sells it super hard. He blades himself on the forehead. You see, ugh, He's bleeding a little bit, which is like, he got hit by water. How did that happen? He took one of his teeth out and cut himself on the forehead with it.
Hey man, highly pressurized water jets can do some real big damage to flesh.
Champ is like staggering. He's like, ugh, ugh. You hear
The
someone
son
in
of a
the
bitch used
background being
surf
like,
on me.
"Oh God, he is cut. He has been broken in half. He's dead."
Very, very breaky, bishy.
And I think that'll do it for the water elemental this turn. All right, the snake I think is going to how? I gotta look at the attributes here. Intelligence is 1. Okay. So, not the smartest of animals. Would the snake have the good sense to flank Mrohy?
Thinks is pretty dumb.
I don't think so.
I don't think, therefore I am not.
15 feet, and to do so, it has to move at a 45-degree angle, so it's going to move that way. And then it's going to do a big bite. Which it does manage to hit with. Mrohy is looking a little rough. And he
All that armor, and for what?
needs to make a quick fortitude save. Which he powers through. Mrohy has had worse nights drinking than this snake's poison.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Also, almost forgot. Okay. That is the snake. Luckily, there's only one of these guys now, so yeah, this cobra is looking to eat well tonight.
Let's rock.
He wants to eat big man.
Yeah, big man make better meal than small man. Duh.
All right, I'm just gonna roll 50-50 to see if he leaves or if he stays on the map here. So odds feel stay on here.
I do like that Habhab is basically controlled by a random number generator. It's very, it's very
fun.
machine. Yeah.
Instead of Cade and Kylian, does Habs spray to RNGesus?
And so perhaps. No, I think seeing Alabaster, I'm not sure how Alabaster's trying to convince Habs, but I think Habs is just going to try to pick up Alabaster.
Grabs your robe and is in your mouth. His mouth is kind of like pulling you the other direction.
He could just talk to him with word
He's
sounds.
deaf, though.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
He can still
so
talk. I mean,
yeah, I think maybe what
he's been deaf his whole life.
It's like maybe he's like gonna pick up the cat so his face better or something. And so I think that's what he's gonna do this round. So he'll try to pick up Alabaster. I don't know if Justin, however you want to play that. That's
I would say he's a cat. I would say that you'd be able to pick him up. I don't know. Do you think
He's saying
maybe
things to you. He's speaking to you, and you have no clue what he's saying. I don't hear good at reading cat
maybe
lips.
I could do. Yeah, that's he's not. I don't have any skills that are remotely. I think Haz is just gonna spend his round looking at like holding Alabaster like this, trying to figure out like, what do you boy? Timmy fell down the well, and that'll be the end of his turn.
Oh, you know what?
Debasing the sentient life form with like it's a pet.
All
He
right.
doesn't need to.
That's a good turn. I like that. Apparently the
That's
birds
fine.
are supposed to go
Good
now, but
turn.
they went earlier, so
They did,
we will
yeah.
go ahead and it is Mrohy's turn, and Mrohy has only got one thing on his mind. And that is
Ass.
snake sashimi.
Snake bite,
that was
I
much
bite
better,
back.
yeah.
It's not too bad, actually.
Snake ass.
Well, he just got
Attractive
injected
snake.
with his
Somehow.
equivalent to Everclear. And he seems fine with it. He's like, I could use the shot.
I drink asp venom for breakfast.
How do you think I make my absinthe?
Asp in.
So, yes, he
Maury's
swings
favorite
down
drink is
on
snake
top of
tequila.
this thing, and he
So
takes
Mori is also a simple creature.
a real good chunk out of this thing.
The snake.
Yes, he like
That was a big whack.
yeah, he does a big whack and like manages to like lop off part of its tail or something.
He
What
gets
is
a
this,
full
Monster
round
Hunter?
Action. Does he get 2 attacks?
No, Maury's built around making one big
One
attack.
big attack.
But
He was predicted by Bruce Lee.
predictable.
I don't fear the man who knows 1,000 kicks, but I fear the man who's practiced one kick 1,000 times.
I think Maury, knowing how slow fucking Prescott has been, would also move up here to give him a chance to move through here. Wait, no, he would get an opportunity attack if he did that. Yeah, Prescott has like he's gonna eat
When did
two
Mori
opportunity
casted a bunch of
attacks.
stuff before he attacked anyway?
Possibly he did enlarge person.
I don't know if there's something else he can cast to boost that damage.
Lead
Before he
blades.
attacked the snake.
Yeah, he probably could have. He probably could have done lead blades, I guess.
Because that's what he usually does. He's just like, I cast all the crap.
Yeah. I'm
And I
not the
slice.
best at playing his character. if
I
I'm
don't know
being-
how his character works. That's my problem too. Is like,
And Aaron's not here. The other person who knows how his character
Yeah, he probably would
works.
have done bull strength. We'll throw that on him.
I don't know what that adds to his attack. He just, yeah. Or you can just add whatever it adds. I don't know.
God damn it. Yes. So he did that. Okay. Now it is Sem's turn. Does anybody think they know Sem well enough that they could play Sem?
He casts Fireball.
Yeah, that would end the fight right there. Look out, Mori. Help, everybody.
Yeah, because you have to deal with this guy too.
I know who else has a bad reflex save. Him.
Doesn't he have like a chain lightning thing too?
Oh yeah, I think he does have one of those going.
Well, he's directing. Isn't he directing a spell right now? Like
He
abandoned
basically
everything.
gave up on
Move.
the water orb down there.
Yeah, I think he
okay,
gave up.
on it. Okay.
And the doesn't he have a storm cloud thing going on too?
Yes. I believe so.
He might have kept that going if he could. I don't know if he can move it. I don't know how that works.
He's got like a fire thing he can just.
I was gonna
chuck.
say, otherwise he
produce
might do
flame?
that stupid wall of fire thing, or produce flame.
He's
Call
played his
lightning.
spells pretty conservatively, I think. So.
That's true.
If there's something you could do to hit like these two,
You need not.
that would really help us.
And that's
Otherwise,
probably what he'd try
I
to
think
do.
just throw a produce flame at this owlbear and finish it off.
If you
Entangle.
blah.
Produce flame.
I
Don't let
mean,
the
the
tomatoes on
owlbear's
fire.
almost dead. He might just hope someone kills that and just put
You may use a
bunch into
standard
the water
action,
elemental.
concentrating on the spell to call a bolt. So yeah, it would be a standard act. I just need to know what kind of action it would be. So yeah, I think you're right. I think he would try. I think Sem would probably try and take out this owly bear.
He wants the kill count at the very least.
That is
Yeah.
probably true. So call lightning is 3d6. And it is a.
Ugh.
Is that like a creature and one other creature?
DC. What's the DC? I know it's on this sheet somewhere around here.
Spell DCs?
Yeah.
Which spell are you going with?
It's call lightning. It's a 3rd level spell.
Oh, if you just cast it, it'll tell you the DC. Oh, call lightning. Did you already click it?
Um.
So I don't
no,
see that
he clicked
spell
it.
prepared.
He clicked it before. Well,
okay.
he already cast it, but it's multiple rounds.
Oh, okay. That's DC 19.
DC 19. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you. Yes, reflex DC 19. Sorry, I was checking the chat there. I could have done the math. It's just trying to move as fast as possible.
One or more 30-foot long.
It's written in the spell. Next time you just expand the spell itself. It'll be in the bottom.
Okay. Reflex save. He manages to make that actually. So it's 6. He takes some extra damage. He moves closer to the red. Okay. And then you know what? I think
He was a larger.
Sam would also move over to you in case you needed help going from like one roof to the next round or anything. She can help out with that.
I think Aewen's pretty.
No, I know, but Sam tries.
Oh,
to
you
be
think I'm
very-
pretty?
Sam tries to be helpful.
No.
All right. Now you're back at the top of the round.
Forts.
You know what that means.
Forts.
Oops.
I'm not 100% on a 13.
That's
I am
pretty good.
concerned.
34 is very good, yes. Nathan! Well, while we're waiting on him, I will make some forts for everybody else. Prescott just manages to hit it.
Nice. In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. He hits the
Okay.
DC.
He hits the DC.
Yeah.
Not the DC hits him.
What did Prescott roll?
It's a good question.
Ah, shit.
11. I'm guessing 11.
Champ makes it, no problem. Champ is a very beefy boy. Sam doing well with the fort saves today. Mrohy makes it heartily, also a big beefy boy. And I think Nathan's got something going on at the moment, so I will ask for his fortitude DC or his fortitude save when he gets back.
I could roll a d20 for him.
No, especially with this one.
I think I could save him though.
I would like Habs to make his own save, because Habs fort is not great.
I know the feeling.
And
what is his fort? 5. Dang.
The champ is stuck between a bear and a wet place at the moment.
Yeah. By the way, did I pass, Shane?
You did pass, yes.
Oh, good. Thank God. I like trees, Shane. I really do. I am also allergic to them in the springtime.
That's gonna be real rough when you are a tree.
True. In fact, it's rough now because trees are flowering here.
Yes. Who would the champ? Well, you know what? I think the champ saw Bernie attack the owlbear last round. So I think he's gonna go for this elemental.
Flash.
Good call.
Champ it up.
And he's gonna do 3 attacks because he has.
Yeah.
3 attacks.
Well, not
Many
actually.
shot.
I think he technically only has 2 attacks, but all of his attacks are natural attacks, so he
So
gets
then you can
to
do one.
use all of them.
The natural effects, yeah.
I say, why does he do a
Boy.
spell? But he's at natural attacks. Yeah, just do that.
Boy,
I thought-
fucking howdy.
I thought about getting a ring that would give me a natural attack, but it would make me ugly, and Knox wouldn't have that. So,
What would Knox's natural attack be?
well, if I had this ring, it turns your face into like a rat, and then you have a bite attack.
And we all get to call you Rat Boy.
You would never go for that. I agree.
He would never go for that. That was my only problem with it. I was like, Knox would never, ever.
Yeah, the champ does a lot of damage to this guy. He fucks him up real bad.
Turns out, it's
And
just some water.
no one ever told champ that you can't grapple water, so he's gonna give it a try.
Could you imagine
Jeez, he do all
wrestling
his
the ocean?
attacks
He
and
can.
the thing was unharmed
yeah, so it's-
before, right?
He was unharmed before, yes.
Well, he's very harmed now.
He's
Very harmed now.
yeah, he's not doing great. Nathan, you're back. I need a fortitude save from you, my guy.
All right.
I believe nat 20. Nat 20.
Hey, there it is.
Hey, so called it.
Heart of the cards, heart of the cards, heart of the cards.
Woo! Yeah, fucking what's his name? The cat is giving Nathan a boost.
Alabaster.
He's able to focus without his hearing. All his other
Yeah.
senses, you know.
Heart of the cards never fails.
Was that against the tree effect or the
Yep.
something of the
Yep, that was against the tree effect.
And your saves are so low that it's just kind of
Okay.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in worse
absolutely.
tree shape than Habs is.
Yes. And you have a better save.
I don't even see you.
No,
I just see
actually,
a shrub over there.
become
You have
a
a worse
dryad.
fortitude save than Habs does.
Uh-huh. That's because I took damage, so
Oof.
Constitution. Right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
your guys'
yeah.
would have been no, you
Similar.
would have had a better one. Yeah, you took
It
a
says
lot
I'm
of con
immune to
damage.
disease. Is it
Correct.
considered a disease?
It is not. It is a
It
magical
says I'm
effect.
immune to disease.
It is a magical
I
effect
figured.
that sometimes
It was
acts
a
like a
lot.
disease, but it is still a
Yeah.
magical effect.
Yeah.
All magical year effect.
Which means we could undo the magical effect, right?
Yes. So I will remind you that Sem did recall some information about this. You can cure it. There are a few different ways to cure it. It does require a roll, and if you fail, it will pass on like a disease to the person who attempted to
Right.
get rid of
I
it.
remember that.
Yep.
Gross.
It's not great.
It's tree stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like if you're trying to dispel it, trying to counteract it in some way, then it can pass on to you. Yeah.
I
Would
think
then need to
dispel
roll
magic
a
doesn't work
fortitude
though.
save? Or just
I think it has to
ooze?
be remove curse or something. I want to say I read something where, or somebody said something about dispel magic not working on it because it's.
Well, that's possible too. I'm not
I have
sure.
lesser restoration. Would that do something for it?
I think that would probably do.
She's got ability score damage.
After the fight, if you guys want to like
We
sit
can mess
down
around
and
with-
like try and like suss this out a little bit with some checks,
Yeah.
we can do
That sounds
that. But
good.
for right now, you're not sure what will
Yeah.
and will not work.
We need
Yeah,
to do the
sounds good.
scientific process.
Yep.
Well, I don't lose
Oh,
anything
wait,
by
no.
trying.
Habs has a curse on him, doesn't he? Like where he half the time he doesn't.
That was
Not
No,
anymore, I lose that as
Mrohy burned 4 remove curses to be able to dispel that off of you.
Oh, he did. Right. I'm sorry.
Isn't that curse just ADHD?
A little bit,
no.
yes.
If it gets a
At any
little too
rate,
overwhelming. Yeah.
yeah, right. It is my turn. My apologies. I'm going to take a 5-foot step under Sam, and I'm going to take a full round shot at this. Well, from here, Shane, would I have an angle on that elemental, or should I fire at the snake?
Thinks
From
up in the air.
here, I
be
don't
under.
think you'd have a
I think you'd have to be
Of
here.
elemental.
yeah, you'd have to be
Yeah.
at the corner to have a shot at the elemental.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to take a full round at the owl baron's neck.
All right, which one are you going after? The owlbear?
Both. I'm going to take a full round shot series.
Oh, you're gonna do 2 with the owlbear, 2 with the snack.
Yeah. What owlbear 2 at neck? Technically 1 at the owlbear, but that 1 will be 2 arrows.
Yes.
At any rate, yeah.
Oof.
Oh boy, can
Those
I
are
can
not
I roll?
great numbers. Boy,
I-
it
can
is
I-
your fucking day
Can
today,
I roll?
man.
Can I roll some numbers? Some. Can I just real quick? Can I roll some numbers?
Okay,
I don't care what
so
those numbers are.
I will say one of the many shots does hit the owlbear,
There's only
Hey.
one money shot.
How about that rapid shot at the snack?
which
21.
does manage to disappears.
It's really hard for trees to shoot bows, considering they're related.
They are related. That is true, and one of the shots does in fact hit the snack.
Hooray! It's really hard to shoot a bow when you're all stiff. My instructors always told me to relax because I was always too wooden, and I'm proving them right.
Yes, I think Prescott, seeing that he has an opening, is like, "Come on, let's move." The only thing is, I don't think Prescott can leave this owlbear here. I think he is going to try and break off. He can't just leave an owlbear in the middle of the city.
That'll be fine.
That's a
Just
sick.
little owlbear.
That's a sitcom right there.
So
Little
yeah,
owlbear in a big
he's
city?
gonna move up to the owlbear. Cha-ching.
I'm going to hold my turn till after Bernie's.
Oh.
Okay. We will go ahead and drop you down in the initiative order then.
So he has one owl bear.
So,
One owlbear.
back it up here a little bit. The owl
Yeah, Shane,
bear
back it up.
is shaken. It is trying to get away. It does see Prescott coming after it.
I'd be shaken too if I saw Prescott coming.
He is squeezing at the moment, so I think he is like he's 10 feet away from being able to like actually move, so he's going to move to where he can kind of freely move again, and I think that's going to be his turn. For right now. So that's it for the owlbear. Bernie.
All right, well, guess we'll cut this thing down, and then we can get the hell out of here. Yeah, let's just do an attack. Power attack. Fierce focus on. Oh, come on!
Shane, would you mind turning off the bad rolls button, please?
I can't do anything about it, man.
Yeah, behind the screen, he's just like, he's got a dial. His player rolls down to minimal.
I used my hero point already, didn't I? Pretty sure I did.
Did.
Nathan
I did.
did.
I think I did too. Yeah, I had
You
a pretty
re-rolled an attack.
Yeah, I did roll an attack.
A while ago.
Yeah,
So
but
Bernie.
17. Oh, wait, 18 of guidance.
You look over to... This wouldn't normally hit,
Okay.
but this thing cannot move as freely as it normally would, being grappled as it is by the champ.
What an interesting
Oh.
statement. The water is being held. I'm gonna start calling Champ the...
Is that
the
non-lethal or is
vessel.
that lethal?
Oh, that, I think he'd be trying to do lethal at this point, because he thinks, like, they could get this thing just taking, well...
I mean, it's...
I think lethal, because you just finish it off and then he can leave, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, he's like swinging his sword and yeah, get your drippy ass out of my face, and just really lets him have it.
Okay.
The drippy boy.
Are you gonna go ahead and do your...
So phasist.
Yes. Are you gonna go ahead and try and intimidate?
I suppose.
24 does not do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Is
Get
that...
the fuck out of there.
Okay.
See ya.
Oh, he's grappled. He doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay.
And Alabaster casts guidance on Habs.
All right. Knox,
Whatever you wanna
it is
use
your
that for.
turn.
Okay.
Maybe your next fortitude save.
All right. So
Guidance is a great
first-
spell. I've cast it many times as a divine.
Yeah.
But you don't want to spend any slots. It's just little.
That's about all he can do here is guidance. But
I basically tell the champ, looks like you got this, and then I just go invisible and I leave.
Okay.
I didn't realize that he was grappled, so yeah, he doesn't get A out. That's why I waited. I was like, a birdie could kill this thing, but I don't have to deal with the A out.
I tried.
Yeah, I think the elemental is gonna forgo trying. It's just it's too good of a cobra clutch that he has been put in at the moment.
Of course.
He's going to forego trying to get out, and he's just going to... All right.
We like to call this the splash grab.
Flash grab.
The splash guard. So he is going to hit with one of these.
The splash and grab.
The splash and grab.
And the champ takes a little bit more damage. Champ is looking a little rough at the moment. Like, he is kind of like... he is still playing it up a little bit, but you could tell, like, some of this is actually real at this point.
I
Like,
didn't realize he was so injured.
He's
Yeah.
worked himself into a shoot.
Maybe I should have just killed the thing.
It's okay.
And
All right.
I probably could have saved myself from becoming more tree-like, but I forgot that I had a feat.
Oh.
I forgot to use Charmed Life.
Oh, yeah.
That would have saved it from me, too. Oh, well.
Should have been studying your character.
Yeah, you should have been studying the blade instead of...
You should have been studying these nuts. Get out of here. Shut up.
Why don't you read your character sheet while you're driving around? Come on, man.
Oprah is still trying to...
Where's your dedication?
get this, get that payday. He's trying to get good eats for food to have. That is also going to hit.
It's Mrohy.
Mrohy's looking rough.
Oh, I thought that one attack glanced off. Where did he get
No,
so hurt?
he's like I said, he saw big guy. Big guy mean big meal. It's a dumb aminal. He's like, I'm big. I can eat big thing. Big guy mean big meal.
Is it normally big thing eat small meal? Not always.
Big thing, eat easy meal.
It's true. In case of whales, well, some
He's
whales,
slow.
big thing eats small thing, but a lot of small thing.
You pick off the slow one anyway.
Sick.
All right, and he's gonna need to make another fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Boy, howdy, does he make that one with a nat 20?
Hooray!
All right.
He's just
Will
like,
be
I
nat
could
20.
use a pick me up.
It looks like, yep.
Alright.
So you see some of your friends joining you up here, Habhabs. What are you doing?
Okay, odds he'll stay and continue to watch. Let's see here. I guess he's gonna continue to watch. I'm gonna try to. I like to watch. So, I think it's
Great
like
show.
he kind of. He must be like torn. Like he kind of sees Bernie going one direction and then the other down below. Now he's got a cat. So, Prescott's in the middle. I think he'll stay and watch. I'm gonna try to cast Detect Magic to kind of. I think he'd be curious to try to see and learn more about the. Oh, okay. Alabaster's taken off. Okay.
Nah,
So I'm gonna.
he's just trying to pull you one way.
So if you want to roll the 20% miss chance for the Detect Magic, Shane.
All right.
Yelling the verbal component.
93.
You know how like 3, so I don't know what that means.
The Alabaster
the
Habhab
20
are just yelling at each other now.
It's higher than a 20, which means that it goes through.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I got Detect Magic up.
And Bernie's
Yeah.
yelling too.
End of my turn.
Oh, are you trying to, like, catch the magical effect as it comes by?
Just anything and everything that's magical, because I think it's party knowledge that the prince is a summoner, I want to say.
You do see that these things are summons, yes.
Areas. Yeah, and so just just trying to any little thing that you could possibly learn. In
You
preparation
would
for,
see
like,
that these
the
things
final
are...
conflict, I
yes, all of
guess.
these creatures are, in fact, summoned here. Other than that, I think probably most of what you're seeing is... some of the shops around here do seem to have lights in them that would indicate maybe they have some sort of magical goods that they sell. Obviously, all of your party members glow like the goddamn sun. But
I think the thing it makes him curious is that some entities have like different elementals that he wouldn't normally.
Make
and
me an
sandwich.
Arcana check to go along with that.
I think that's kind of captivating him at the moment, trying to figure out.
There's a weird old reference for you.
That might be like some sort of meta magic at play, or like he's a conjurer, so maybe he has. Some sort of...
you know, like you've you're not a summoner, but you've studied a lot of different types of magic. You've been around the block and around the multiverse in your time.
He has conjuration spells. Habhab has conjuration spells, but he doesn't have like summon monster 1.
So you know that you've read that summoners do know like that like regular summoners will just summon the monster as is, but people people and effects that that can summon monsters, especially very powerful ones, can augment the creatures that they are summoning in different ways.
Yep.
Can make them more powerful, can give them like different templates. Some creatures this does not work with. So creatures from like chaotic planes or creatures from like outer planes and that sort of things. This does not work on them. Or creatures that are from like one of the, already elemental planes that already exist as like a template in and of themselves.
Kind of a personal question. Do you have an outie or an innie plane?
Well, you guys are on the material. That's the most innie plane.
I think his assumption is that he knows that his illusion, as an illusionist, like he can do things like illusion magic a little bit better than like other caster that might also know illusion spells, and so I think he's thinking that like if he specializes in conjuration, he's a summoner. He could maybe do things that aren't like do things above and beyond like what another caster could do with like summon monster spell or whatever. Like if Habs were to do a summon monster spell, be like whatever the type it is. And so, that's at least I think that those are some of the thoughts he has. As he's like, I basically see him like petting Alabaster and then like kind of looking on and maybe like mumbling to himself, just different ideas. About the situation. Yeah. So, like the verbal components, it's like if you imagine Alabaster in his arms, and then like he does a quick little verbal thingy, and then goes back verbal and somatic thingy, and then goes back to petting Alabaster as he's like watching the ensuing chaos.
This guy the kid.
Champ puts on a good show. All of them do. So I guess I got like ringside seats here, so it's pretty dope. And I have a cat. So.
You got a cat.
All right, so it's the birds.
Oh, that's great.
They're just kind of keep doing what they're doing. They were just doing bird things, and someone had to come around and just shoot them in the face like some kind of jerk.
Yeah.
Mrohy is going to go. He's going to make one big swing, which is kind of his deal.
Come on.
One swing more.
Is there a oh wait, I forgot. He needs to take away 1 point of fervor for the last round. Do. All right, we'll look into that later. Here to get a large person. You already did bull strength. You know what? This thing's looking pretty rough. I think I'm just gonna have him swing like a normal swing. Mrohy misses. Mrohy's having a rough go of things at the moment. He does know that he needs to start working his way towards getting out of here, though, so he is gonna, like, swing around to this side. I think to also cover your guys' retreat. Sam, I think... See, Sam would know this. She's good at knowing nature stuff. This elemental thing is having a real rough time, so she's going to bring the thunder down on this elemental.
Is that Ororo?
Don't make a point.
What do you mean? Listen, it's a name.
All right. So, this elemental disappears
Cool.
as it is struck by lightning.
Most things disappear when struck by lightning.
All right. So we are back to the top, which means getting up there in numbers. I need
going
everybody
to-
to roll a fortitude save.
I'm going to do something I should have done originally and adding 5 to my roll
Ooh.
thanks to Charmed Life.
Aw.
I am saved from becoming tree.
+1 for your
What is cold weather effects?
guidance.
No,
Oh, wait,
You wanna use it?
10's the cutoff, right?
I think 11
Would you
is.
like to use
I think
your
10's the cutoff, right?
hero
Did we
point?
know
It
that as
was.
the party?
You have
Right?
guidance,
Okay,
too,
Well,
though.
it keeps increasing, remember? Keeps increasing in power. I think.
It does keep
I've
going
already
up.
used
That is
the
true.
hero.
You've already used your hero point.
So it is an 11.
Oh
though.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll use the guidance then if it's.
You will use
I
the
think
guidance.
we know that as a party or something.
Mhm.
No. The guidance. Alabaster cast a guidance.
So that's a
on
plus
me.
1, yeah?
Mhm.
I need a lot of guidance in my life. Does 11 put me over?
Nathan,
One.
you take 4 strength damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is it enough?
What's he at?
3
Second
dex
knock him out.
damage.
Do
Ooh.
And 2 con damage.
Oof.
Wait, why did I take a different number of damage? Oh, it's probably
Roll.
D6's worth of damage.
It's actually... Well, I'm not going to tell you what it is. But...
Probably D's worth
yeah,
of damage.
Nathan, you watch as...
strength.
Like, you don't have a whole lot of organic matter. Like, it's a lot of metal mixed with organic
Inflates
matter.
my
and,
charisma
like,
double digits.
the way that it's working for you is a little bit different. Instead of like your body turning into a tree, you watch as like roots and vines and things start working their way into your gears and like crawling around the metal parts of the rest of your body. Like
Oh, that's
making it
badass.
difficult to move, like just kind of getting into all of the gears and mechanics of your metallic body and just making everything incredibly difficult.
I actually have concept art on from Pinterest of like robots with like plants growing out of them and stuff. Like it's so pretty. I couldn't pick any one picture to kind of represent what's going on, but it's a cool. It's a great mental image, but obviously it's a very difficult condition. I will continue to pet the cat as best as I can with my new Robo Wood.
All right. I think... Okay, you know what I think is going to happen here? Champ is going to do a charge, and I'm going to have him roll a strength check
Can't charge.
to try and charge this thing.
The snake?
Yeah, to essentially jump high enough that he can, like,
Okay.
like long high jump charge this thing. And he is going to make an attack. All right. He manages to hit it, but he does not manage to kill it. I want to see if he manages to. He is going to try to. Okay. He does manage to grapple it. So he grapples this thing and takes it down to the ground. And as he does, you see he yells at you guys, "Get out of here! Me and Prescott will take it from here. You guys get to the castle and take care of business." Prescott is like, "Yes, I gotta take care of this out. We can't let these. We don't know if there's gonna be more monsters being summoned. We don't know what's gonna happen. Just go. We'll take care of it." Aewen, it is your turn.
I mean, admittedly, Aewen's been pushing for us to just dash it anyway. I think she's gonna run for it.
If we see Habs changing, I think we'd be like, we need to go.
Hey Shane, how cool are you on parkour?
It's hardcore.
I'm pretty cool with it. Are you wanting to like parkour your full speed down these?
I would like to get as far as my quote-unquote running can get me, but there are gaps in the way. So I'm wondering if you would allow me to roll acrobatics for each gap, as I do a cool flip or an interesting landing.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, you're asking for the right skill, my son. Just because I'm a little tree-like doesn't mean I can't acrobat.
There you go.
28. Okay. So where are we heading here? Is that over
North,
this first
like dead
gap
bloody
here?
north.
Yeah.
What's in the
Yeah.
school?
I'm technically under Aaron at the moment, but
Yeah.
either way, it really doesn't matter.
You're trying to jump from roof to roof.
So yep, you jump over here.
I kind of want to.
Still within the skill, 'cause
yeah.
jump isn't its
It'd
own
be like
skill,
here.
right?
What I
It's
really
just
want to do
Pathfinder.
is like travel
It is.
like across this gap and then
3-5
come
it
down
is, I think.
like this roof, get to the stage, and like jump off the stage and get to Bernie basically.
Yeah, I would say that you'd be able to do that. From there, you would probably just jump down onto this roof. And then
roof.
onto the stage, and then you'd be able to move down to Bernie. Make me a second acrobatics check to jump to the stage.
Acrobatics. Not great.
20 is still more than enough. It's not that big of a distance from there to the stage. It's probably,
As long as I do cool flip wizard shit.
yep, 10 feet or so, 10, 15 feet.
And then to the edge of the stage, down, and to Bernie. Do you
I'm not
need
even gonna
another
make you-
acrobatics
yeah.
off the stage?
Yeah, I'm not even going to make you roll that.
Alright. What did we decide
Prescott-
was like if all actions were move? Did we determine like a run thing or something like that? Like I get extra move distance for doing that or something like that?
Yes, I did say that if you were going to run, it would have to be like in a straight line. Like sprinting
I don't
around
broke the line,
corners
got
and
it.
that sort of thing is really difficult.
Gotcha. right. Well, I have double moved.
Prescott is going to come up and he's going to take an attack. Hiya.
Hiya.
He manages to hit it.
Nice.
Takes a fair chunk of damage out of it. Owlbear is very scared, and he hasn't had to move, so he is going to take a full attack action. He's no longer squeezing, but he is still shaken, so one of those at least is going to hit. And we'll throw a bite on there. It's almost a 20, but not quite. All right. So that is Owlbear turn. God damn it! Bernie, it's your turn.
I'm out of here.
All right. Which
So
way
now,
you head?
Master.
You know what? I suppose we'll say that these are alcoves. You can probably just head north if you want to.
Blah!
That makes things easier for the
There.
sake of being easier.
He's gonzo.
Yep. He's like, I'm taking my cat and I'm getting out of here. You jerks.
Fuck this
All
shit
right.
I'm out. Nah. I don't know what the fuck just
Knox,
happened, but I
are
don't really
you
care.
heading out?
I'm gonna get the fuck up out
I
of here.
think.
Fuck this shit I'm out.
Let me check something. Oh, do I want to take another one of those for 42 saves? That's the question. Yeah, I think I'm out.
Okay.
I would have 60 feet of movement. Which way's out? Just this door over here?
Yep.
Just dead north.
At this point, because there's not a whole lot keeping you guys out, and there are people keeping the guys here busy, if you say you're out, then we will say that you are out. You're basically unobstructed. You can move pretty freely, so Knox is also out. Cobra's turn. He is going to take he thought he had a meal that he was going to eat, and now he is on ground and not happy about it. Oh yeah, he would have. He cannot. He bites the champ, but his glorious pecs are just too big and beefy. He can find no purchase.
Of course.
Can't bite these pecs.
I believed in the champ. That's why I left. I was like, I believe in the champ. I believe in these guys.
Nathan, it is your turn.
All right. All right.
If the champ was a fish, he'd have an enormous pectoral fin.
I do see. I see people leaving, but I also see Mrohy still hanging around. Keep doing 50-50 until Habs might have it more, you know. Odds he'll stay.
Oh no.
I guess he is staying.
Nathan's
Is he gonna help
superpower
Mrohy
is
out?
committing to
Well,
the
he
bit.
did see Mrohy champ like tackle this snake, and basically he wouldn't have heard the champ yell, "Get out of here!"
Oh yeah.
He would not.
Oh no!
He wouldn't have seen me leave.
Oh,
Because
He
I was
wouldn't have.
invisible.
Yeah, he only would have seen.
Yeah.
He only would have seen Prescott leave. That's a
mean,
good
Mrohy
point.
Can't move really
Or-
fast.
No,
so-
Bernie. See Bernie leave.
And,
Or, yeah,
and
Bernie.
Alabaster.
But he said Alabaster's actively trying to get him to like follow him. So it's just a question of would Habs follow the cat?
You know what? Habs, if this will help you help you with this decision.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of my
Make
turn.
me a sense motive check to see how well you would have understood what the cat was saying.
Oh
to you.
boy, he's really good at that. Hey, that's
It's
one
not
of the
the
best
worst.
sense motives
It's,
he's ever had.
it's
Oh,
one of the
my-
better
that's one
ones
of
he's
my-
had. It's true.
I'm pretty sure I get negative to that if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you rolled a 12,
8.
and you got a.
Hey,
Actually, how does that work?
Yeah.
Features.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the slowest. Yeah, 8. Yeah. Like a thing where it's like provincial. I take minuses to get. I take a lot of
Yeah.
minuses in general to social stuff. But yeah. They could easily be like 2 or 3 more turns before Mrohy can actually leave.
You could always hold your turn until after
I
more.
don't know how to use the ruler too well. I forget how to use that. But,
Do you want to hold your turn until after Mrohy go?
well,
Mrohy's
depending
turn?
on how certain map things are, but
you have looks like 70 feet to go
yeah.
until you're on the map.
I already. I don't want to take it. I mean, roll to see if I would stay. So, and Habs can leave when Habs can leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I have boots of speed, so
55
I mean, I
this
can
way.
leave whenever. I've been able to leave whenever I want,
Speed boots.
whenever I want. So I'll just wait until. Yeah.
All right.
I'll just end
So the birds are gonna keep birding. And at this point, the birds have stopped singing, and now people are starting to wake up and go, "What the fuck is happening?"
Wake up,
You see,
people!
like,
You're under
crowds
attack.
like pouring out of shops and panicking in the streets, and like Prescott's like, "Oh Christ, someone's gonna have to deal with this." He's really looking like he's trying to take care of this owlbear at this point. Mrohy
Taking care
is
of owlbears.
Maury's gonna look at the champ and he's gonna be like,
That's really.
gives him a nod, and he's gonna get the fuck out of here. Clomp, 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 clomp.
That nod is the equivalent of them, doing the predator handshake.
Well, see, he would have done the predator handshake, except
But his
the
hands,
champ-
he's
His
busy.
hands
He's
are
working.
full.
yeah, his hands are
Yeah,
busy at the
yeah.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, I think
Wait, Mrohy left.
Maury left. Yeah.
Didn't
He-
see him on
the-
map
the-
anymore. Did I miss?
What?
He just ran.
Yeah, the champ was like, "Hey, get the hell out of here,
I
you guys."
was on a different tab. I missed the.
That's fine. You, like I
Impressive
said,
amount of movement out of
you
Maury.
wouldn't have heard it anyway. Habs is
But Habs would definitely see Mrohy leave and would be
he would
like,
see Maury
okay,
leave and
we're-
he would see Aewen leave.
He would know
yes.
we're heading out then because Mrohy does not leave a fight.
It's
Aewen had to get down from the roofs, so yeah, we will say that she will leave on this next round, and at the top of the round, the rest of the stuff will happen as it happens. Aewen and fucking Habhab being the last ones here. Christ, give me one more.
That was closest to the door too.
Yes,
Now that I'm using the
Yeah.
skill that boosts it, now I roll great.
yes.
well.
Give me one more
Grab
fortitude
Habs
saving
on your
throw.
way by.
I'm gonna use my. I do have. How do I want to use my lucky? I have an item that gives me like a +2 luck bonus a few times a day.
This might be a good time to do it.
Use the.
Not the worst idea.
Okay. I forget what 4-leaf clove. I don't even know if it's in the foundry. I bought it I made it a long time ago. But I will add the +2, and then I'll note that I used up one of the charges on my sheet.
Okay, you both are fine. You
Okay, so that'd
head towards the edge of the map, and you guys book it out of there. You guys Habhab and Aewen manage to, like, as they sprint through the city streets, manage to catch up to everybody. And it is very much the case that I think you guys are going to kind of have to regroup, lick your wounds, and depending on where it is you end up this next time, maybe take some time, maybe not. Hard to say. But that's something that we can answer next week. For right now, thank you for joining us. If in fact you did, if you're watching this on the YouTube, thank you for joining us there. For right now, we will say good night, and, you know, good day, whatever time you're watching it. It's the internet. This exists forever.
I gotta say, turning around,
Guys.
and seeing the champ wrestling in slow motion is great.